I'm filming again. There's Ed with his camera.
So when you want me ready.
Right, we're ready. So give us your message. Tell us what you know about this film we're making. You've got to add your little bit. It's about my life. It's what I've seen. It's about fashion, music, and life of the work I've been doing to protect the planet. And because that Eddie was so kind as to help us out and bring us ice cream and then give us his flat when I got shipwrecked, when I got wrecked and couldn't walk, Eddie let me have his flat in St. Vincent. So I'd just like a few words so I can add it into the film. We can only add a minute or two at maximum.
Right, I'll keep it short then.
Yeah. What do you know?
Okay everyone, hi, I'm Eddie. This is Prudence, my wife. I first met Captain Clive in 1999 in the small island of St. Vincent. I was spending some time there as a teacher in a boys' home, and I often spent my recreation time down by the beach. One day when I was down by the beach, I saw a bright yellow catamaran floating not far off the beach. Upon closer inspection, I could see that Captain Clive Kelly was on board and his beautiful wife, Jastiara. And after a short while, we introduced ourselves, got to know him, and I learnt the fact that he'd been hauled off the beach in St. Vincent and the Coast Guard had come to rescue, but inadvertently made the problem worse and the boat had taken on more water. So that's how come we met. But the upshot is, I spent several months while he was getting the boat repaired, going to and from his boat, spending time there, doing little excursions, hearing boys.
Sound's gone. Sound's gone. Sound's gone. Sound's gone.
Cut.
No, back on. You've got your back on now.
Back on.
Back on.
Why is good already?
Right, go on.
You alright?
Yeah.
So during whilst one of the things while I met him was because I was teaching at this boys' home. I don't know if you remember. I remember taking a group of young kids who were actually street kids in a boys' home in St. Vincent, and we took them on a tour around the catamaran.
The trimaran.
Trimaran, yeah, excuse me. And they learned, so they were exposed to some of the environmental issues which the captain has campaigned for all these years, and I actually saw firsthand that they took it on board, and these kids didn't always listen to a lot of things. They didn't really listen to me.
Did they see me on TV? Because the TV came, didn't it, and filmed our plight?
You were on St. Vincent News, weren't you?
Yes.
And so, well, I got to know him over these months and heard the story, and then I was leaving St. Vincent to return to England. I was living in a little local flat in a local village called Caliqua, and what happened is we transferred that across to
you can't get all that shape.
And they lived there for the remaining time until their boat was up and running, and they settled back on their journey. A couple of years later, I don't know if Captain will tell me how long, but they ended up back in London where we live, and since then we've remained friends. We're linked up and kept me in touch. I've been very up to date with his campaign and his ongoing fight to sort out the environment, and I do my best where I can and chip in. I'm very glad to say that I've known him 10 years plus, and in all the time he's done a bright job and keep things moving. We need more people pushing that agenda. My wife, I met subsequently, so I met the captain before my wife, but she now knows him and indeed his wife. So I think she'll probably want to say a few words herself.
I think I met Captain a few years ago. I can't remember how many.
Rastafari.
Rastafari.
It's flat. Where was it flat again?
Kensington.
In Kensington? No, it was in Margaret, isn't it? Yeah. And I remember coming there and seeing his little bird, a parrot, and I'm hearing what.
Sound cute.
Well, in the Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, and saw little photographs as well. Then I heard stories about, well, his days, his younger days when he had clubs and he was with, he met a lot of celebrities at the time and all the photos. So it was quite interesting, lots of the stuff I learned from Captain. Since then we've just kept in touch. Since they moved out of London, but I've learned a lot from Captain and meeting Jessie and Captain, and I think they're a wonderful couple, and it's good all the work that they've been doing in regards to protecting the natural resources that we have. Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you very much, Eddie. And thank the great mysterious spirits that look after us in the clouds, in the sounds, in the trees, in the waters, in the stones, in the sand and the shells, and the minds of people who believe in one thing, love.
Love.
Thank you very much, Eddie and Prudence. And I hope to see you when we move back to London in a few time. I can't say exactly when. All right. I'm going to switch the camera off now, and I can talk to you, without recording. Here goes. The camera is now